Hey guys, Trueflight here. This time we're going to be taking a look at some more Red Dragon Inn allies. This time we have the Keet and Nitrel. It's a dual pack of Goblins. And they both have interesting mechanics to add to the game. And I love these dual packs because you get two characters, especially the ones that have one good character and one evil character. If you have Red Dragon Inn 6, I think it is, that has the introduces the dungeons and the evil characters. They're kind of fun. But anyway, we're going to open this up and take a look at Keet and Nitrel. So inside, there's a couple things. They're out of order because everything's shifted around. There's a little flyer in here for the Slug Crew. Now you can be registered to do demos and things at your local stores, run tournaments, and you get promo cards and things for doing so. Those are kind of cool. And nice to get more people interested in OP for these kind of games. Next thing we have here is the rules insert. And there are two completely unique characters in here, each with their own special rules. So this goes into detail on how to use them. Not overly complicated, but there are some things you have to reference your first couple times till you get the hang of them. Next we have our player boards to match the Red Dragon Inn 5 ones for the character trove. And I love the artwork on the smaller ones here that matches them up to the characters. They have the different spots for specific items. Like you can see, she doesn't have any. He's got the face down discarded artifacts and face up artifacts. But at the same time, I like the bigger boards that actually have slots for your decks. But it's more of a personal preference thing. And again, as with all the characters that have come out since Red Dragon Inn 5, you have these cool dividers that go in the character trove to separate their decks out from the other characters. On the back, there's a little special rules for them, as well as a little description about them. Onto the box here, we have another pile of the smaller coins that come with all ally expansions. I'm not sure if anybody uses these anymore. We used to use these originally because you had more of them than you did of the larger coins that come with the base set. But we've since moved on to using actual plastic coins, and I've actually recently ordered some metal ones. So we use those instead, so I have a whole box full of these laying around. Same goes for these newer style alcohol and fortitude markers. I still use the old-fashioned glass beads. So I have a whole envelope of these just sitting around somewhere in case we ever decide to go back and use them. Onto our decks. We have two character decks in here, and they both come with a spare deck. So we have Keet's artifacts and Keet's player deck. As with the other decks in the game, they're pretty standard for most of the cards. And you start getting into ones like these that reveal an artifact, and so on. One of the neat things about Keet that's very different from all the others is that his artifacts actually count as your starting money. So at the beginning of the game, you're going to get a handful of these in place of coins. Now throughout the course of the game, these can be used as coins. They have a coin on the back, and they count just like regular money. You use them to enter into a round of gambling, to pay the inn, and whatever you need to do throughout the course of the game. Pay the other players whenever you need to give them money. Once you start collecting in some coins, you get to choose whether you want to use the artifacts or the coins. And then throughout the course of the game, you're going to get some cards like I was showing there that reveal an artifact. And that's the case. You reveal this, and then they have effects on here. There's different ones that just stay in play. There's action cards that can be played as an action. There's sometimes. There's cheating ones. There's triggered ones that meet specific requirements, and so on. And it's just a really neat new mechanic. And you got to get used to having the cards as coins. You got to remember that they're coins. And then when the various effects tell you to flip them over, you flip them over and go through whatever they are. It's an interesting new twist. I love that new characters all have something different and unique about them. Then we get on to Nitrel, and Nitrel has a really cool new mechanic that we've never seen anything like before. And this one is her bomb deck. And while again, she has a majority of basic cards that everybody has, there's a lot of cards in here. Don't worry, they're perfectly safe. So you get to pick a player, they get a bomb. And then there's also ones to, whenever you lose money, you can throw a bomb in there instead. And there's a, pick a player, they lose fortitude, and get a bomb. There's a couple interesting ones in here like this, explosive gold piece. So whenever you're about to lose gold, you can discard this and use a bomb instead. And player gains the bomb, it goes off. There's one in here somewhere that lets you ante a bomb in a poker hand instead of gold. And then you have the bomb deck here, which sits in the middle of the table, and whenever Nitrel gives somebody a bomb, they take it, you put it into a pot or whatever. Whenever an actual player gets one, it's revealed, and you do the whatever the effect is. There's some very interesting ones in here. Direct fortitude loss. There's of course a dud. That one's not a dud. There is a dud in here somewhere. But there's some very interesting effects that can go off. Sometimes they backfire and they hit you as well if you're playing Nitrel. Other times they're just fun and entertaining things to have go off. Anyway, there's a quick look at the Keet and Nitrel Allies expansion for Red Dragon Inn. Both interesting new characters. Keet takes a little more to get used to because you're using these in place of gold. So the artifacts are kind of a very different and unique thing. At the same time, Nitrel's bombs are a very interesting new twist as well. So both of them are very unique characters. They're a lot of fun to play, especially together, because all sorts of things are going off. You're getting these revealed, you're getting bombs blowing up. They play very well with a lot of the other characters out there. And both can hold their own. I've won and lost with both characters now, so they stand a chance. They're fun to play, and it's always nice to have extra characters to expand and give you more variety to choose from in your Red Dragon Inn games. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for our look at Keet and Nitrel here. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.